All right, so how do I know what strategies to test and what to use or whatever? I'm not here to reinvent the wheel. I've said this many times before. I'm not here to try to invent a new strategy or come up with something off the top of my head. I don't have the experience for that. So this guy right here on TradingRush.net, he tests everything out there, all the trading strategies out there, MACDs, Ichimoku, EMAs, things like that. Over 100 times, and he gets a win rate, and he lists them on here as his on his charts, and he rates them. So his win rates, and this is why I chose MACD in the first place. Anything above 6 or whatever, and this is how I'm using it. I chose MACD, and it gives me a really good win rate. It really does. I like it. I did Bollinger Bands. It was all right. And I'm doing Ichimoku. Danshin channels. I might try Danshin channels next. Who knows? As far as I know, if I find one that's free, I'll give it a go. Stochastic. I've tried that one. It didn't work out for me, but I didn't try it with the MACD. And the reason that I didn't try it with the MACD is because I could not find a free EA to do it with. I just found the Stochastic alone. If I scroll down and I look just for Stochastic, it might really give me a good, yeah, right here, look, really bad. So I was looking forward to a good return. It didn't give me a good return, just like this one predicted. So I'm staying up here, guys, when I'm testing my free EAs. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. Just because you learn something doesn't mean that it's gonna work out for you. I used to do RSI trading because it's so easy to understand, but most RSI tradings are down here. ADX is a trend filter, so you usually just wait until it shows that you're in a good trend before you start trading RSI. I understand this strategy, but it gives us really bad returns, so I decided to just stay up here with high win rates and go from there. This is the demo account. Yeah, it's the demo account. So far it's showing Ichimoku Cloud demo account is showing some good returns. It's only been the first day trading, guys, so I'm not gonna give it a go yet. I'm gonna let it run for a while, maybe at least a week, find out the wins and losses, and see if it stays true to the optimizer. I think this one gave me a 5-1 or 3-2. No, my most recent MACD gave me a 5-1 on EU. So I opened up a new MACD, and I'm doing EU on it. A lot of people that have been following me, they know that I was using GU and AJ. So now I opened up an EU one, just to give a little bit of variety, because GU is great and all, but because it has a positive correlation to EU, I'd rather use EU because it costs less. It just costs less, man. Like on GU, if I spend one lot size, that was like 4,000 compared to EU, which was, by that time I could use 1.5, 2.5 lot size. So I'd rather use these smaller lot size percentages instead. So if GU and EU are positive correlation, I'll decide to go to EU to keep my costs low. If I'm making the same amount of money in profit, if EU and GU both give me $100 in profit, but EU only costs $1,000 to invest to give me 100, and GU, because of the same lot size, cost me 2,500, I'd rather go to EU. I don't know if I'm explaining myself correctly. So it's less expensive, and I'll be able to use more money if I go to EU. So I'm thinking I'm gonna get off of GU, go over to EU if it's giving me the same amount of money. So I'm gonna check that out real quick, and that'll benefit all of us. Anyways, this is Ichimoku Cloud. It started off strong. It actually started off with 0.8. It dropped down to the negatives. It opened up another one with the grid grid loss pattern, and then finally went all positive and closed. So over here, it might be the same situation. Who knows? But if it just gives me a good amount of positive profit and everything, I might just switch over. So I'm looking forward to this one. So far, MACD has been the winner. And I already showed you why I chose MACD in the first place. Guys, do your research. Don't just go for every little thing that pops up. Any new trader that says, oh man, I invented this crazy new trading strategy and it's giving me a lot of profit. Nah, man. Stick to what's tried and true. We're not here to risk everything in our lives just for a random little pop-up, you know. We all know what happened with the whole Galileo effects thing. At least with me and the vast majority of people with Galileo effects. Like I said before, I am glad that I bought Galileo effects simply for the fact that it got me into this forex trading market, and I ended up learning and prospering, but not a lot of people ended up with my same situation. So don't go for every new little trend that pops up. Stay with tried and true. Make sure you do your research on each indicator that you're using, and go from there.